Welcome to the Room of Truth. I am Queen Doro, and today I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for Prince Charles. And I've been shuffling the cards for a while now because I didn't realise that I hadn't switched my camera on to record. So I'm going to choose the cards now and then I will do the reading for him. So we shall see what's coming up in his life. I'm doing the simple 7-card layout, which is basically where, if you are learning to do tarot yourselves, you just shuffle the cards, spread them over in a beautiful arc with your left hand, and then you choose 7 cards at random, sometimes putting your hand over the cards and feeling which cards speak to you. And by that I mean you'll get a feeling for it. The more you do this, the easier it becomes. So take heart if you are learning how to do the tarot right now. So I'm going to take 7 cards, okay? And this is for Prince Charles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I shall hold the cards up when I start to read them. 6 and 7. So let's see what we've got. And the first card is the 7 of Wands. So if you can see that card, basically this is showing somebody holding the wands up, and this may be describing how he feels right now. Basically it's holding off the people that are coming towards him. He's holding up the staff to sort of like say, stay back, stay back. I need to protect myself, and there's competition. There's people coming at him from all sides. So he's feeling, I wouldn't say overwhelmed, but he's feeling like he needs to protect himself and say, look, this is as far as you go, all right? So, next card. Knight of Swords. As you can see from this card, I hope you can see this card okay. I'll keep holding it up. As you can see from this card, it's the knight charging forward. He's got his sword and he's saying, let's go for it, let's do it. And this card means that he's charging forward, he's on the right path, he's going in the direction that he wants to go in, and if he keeps at this pace and he keeps moving forward, then he's going to succeed at what he intends to do, whatever that is, whether it's project, personal, business. But Knight of Swords, nice card. Okay, the next card, the Chariot. And here you see a man in his chariot, hence the name Chariot, normally a king or a royal. And what you see are the 2 sphinxes, black and white, and this has so many meanings. As I'm just starting to do the reading now, I'll read it that there are choices to be made. And normally you see black and white. It can be night and day. It can be choices between right and wrong. It can be, you know, it's clear cut. And sometimes when they are riding the chariot, it feels sometimes a little unsteady. Because they are going so fast, they're going forward, and this would go in with the Knight of Swords beautifully because he's charging forward. But there are decisions to be made. There are choices coming up, and this says that they are, because it's the major arcana, they're quite big decisions, and he's having to look at what's happening around him, and he's making his mind up right now. Temperance. Right, okay, Temperance. This is about, as you see, this is an angel, and the angel has 2 cups, and so that's more or less referring to the emotions of somebody. And as you see from this card, they are going from left hand to right hand, and probably doing it from left hand, right hand, right hand, left hand. So it's pouring this liquid between them, and it's talking about balance, and the balance was also backed up with the idea that you have one foot on land, 1 foot in the water. And it's normally a time of looking inward for clarity. It's for balance and harmony, and it's about looking inwards for your version of truth. So again, he might be thinking about what he wants to do with his life, what he's hoping to get from his life, how he's going to move forward, and how he's setting the foundations for what's coming up in the future. Because being part of the royal family, it's not spontaneous at all. It's normally well planned, months if not years in advance, with what's going on. They can't just sort of like drop things and go and do something like you and I can, you know, pop down to the supermarket or something. Now the next card is the Hermit. Now the Hermit normally is a card that also shows more inner reflection, looking inward for your own truth. It can mean that you need to take time out to think about what you plan to do. It can be pulling back. The Hermit is normally, when you think of a hermit, it's somebody that has isolated themselves up on a hilltop, and they are literally thinking about life and what life means to them, and they are mulling things over in their mind. And this one is about clarity again, and inward truth and harmony. So there's a lot of soul searching going on for His Royal Highness right now. Right, the 9 of Wands. This is showing a man, and he's there holding a wand, and behind him there are several wands all lined up behind him. And this is almost, you see him as if he is building a fence around himself, or around something that he loves and feels the need to protect. And the rods or the wands or the staff, but in this case the wands, we'll call them, they normally represent projects and people, but also a fence. So for him, he's maintaining the boundaries. He's almost like one of those soldiers who walk up and down checking the perimeter. These are the boundaries. These are the boundaries that I'm setting. These are the beliefs that I believe in, and no one and nothing shall come between me and my beliefs and my boundaries. So he may be saying, okay, this is what I think, this is the way I think it, and this is as far as you go in whatever respect that is in. And the final card, funnily enough, I got this one when I did a reading for Her Majesty the Queen recently. It's the Star. And it's about, sometimes with people, it's about reaching for the stars. It's about going for goals. It's about, again, inner clarity. It's about miracles. It's about faith in yourself and what you're deciding to do and how you want things to go forward. It's about being in the spotlight. I don't think I mentioned that when I did it for a reading for Her Majesty the other day. I didn't mention about her being in the spotlight. Everybody knows the Queen is in the spotlight, Her Majesty is. And Prince Charles is finding the same. He has got a lot of things happening around him right now. So if we look at the cards again, I shall hold them up one by one. Here we have the 7 of Wands. Remember, this is about protection from competition. It's about feeling that people are coming at him from all angles and all sides, whether this is projects, personal, work. So it can feel quite overwhelming. Then we have the Knights. He's made a decision. He's going for it. And if he carries on in the manner to which he has started, he will go forward to success. He's on the right path, the right direction. Next, we have again speed, quick decisions, things changing very quickly, night and day, dark and light, black and white decisions, different paths that he can take. And it can also feel a little rocky as to what's happening there. And next we have Temperance, balance, harmony, inner clarity, looking inside for the answers, thinking about what you want from life. Very good reading. This is the Hermit saying that he might need to take some time out. He needs to look inward again for the answers that suit him, that are right for him, and he may feel like he needs to pull back a bit and have a little bit of time to reflect for the answers that are right for him. So now, getting onto those boundaries that he's going to be setting. This is my kingdom, this is my life, this is what I believe in, and these are the boundaries. You will have restriction if you try and cross my boundaries. These are this is the limit. This is as far as I go with whatever the decision is that I've made, and there's no coming back from it, and you will not sway my decision making abilities there. And finally, the Star, inner clarity, being in the spotlight, miracles, faith, believing in yourself, and sometimes reaching for the stars. I think that is a wonderful reading for Prince Charles, and I hope that that gives you an insight into what's happening in his life right now. If you enjoyed this reading of Prince Charles, then do like, subscribe, share, put your comments in the section below, and remember to put your notification bell on so that when I release new videos you are informed immediately. My name is Queen Doro, and I am in the Room of Truth, and I wish you a beautiful day. Bye for now.